Hello everyone, how are you doing? I am your host Mal Garris. Welcome back to the fourth competitive challenge Adapt and Survive. Alright then, let's spin to win. Okay, alright, okay. Delayed Upgrade Center, Workshop, Missions Planned and somebody from the Black Iron Oil Company. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back to Hillfort. Good luck and have fun, I'm player. Let's get things started. Now, big advantage is we have the lobbing projectiles. We've got the mortars, we've got the howitzers at our disposal. So how we're going to study fort is pretty clear cut. Now, however, how we're going to reach that point, that's another thing. My opponent seems to be selling off a lot of stuff. As for me, I'm just gonna simply build up a nice and consistent work. Okay, seems they've given up on the anti-air, so maybe a small harassment campaign is in order. So let's get you over here, get you over there. Less resources and more fun for the whole family. Getting a timer for my upgrade center. There we go. Yeah, lean back that base. All good. I'm playing shotgun now. Guess maybe a couple of buzzsaws will be needed in the future. Gotta compensate for the... Oh, nice job. We're playing against an enemy phantom player. Good to know. That means assaults might be in their agenda. There you go. Ooh, nice structure. They're building up real nice. But knowing they're playing such a commander, I can expect a couple of buzzsaws coming my way. So let's wood up for that and be prepared. More. I love the music. They're also bulking up pretty well. Alright, this will not be an easy game. I love that. They're building mortars over there. They might just be. No, okay. It's fine. For now, it's fine. Once you're finished, oh, perfect. Good. Okay, that's gonna be our main defensive tool. So then start building the defenses around it. First, a little bit of harassment. If I can slice some stuff off over here, that'd be real nice. But we have not reached that point just yet. I don't like seeing that very much. Especially not this early. thing about Shotgun is that she can group her buzzsaws. Now buzzsaws do cost a lot of energy. Really, that was enough. This is looking mighty fine. That's a pretty good angle to shoot me, actually. Okay, they're building up to something. What that something is, I'm not 100% sure yet. But that's gonna come. Real soon. Let's go for the 1, 2, 3, the 4, and 5. Nice shots, but it's not sufficient. What can I expect out of you? Oh, little sound glitch over there. It's pretty fun. Ouch, that's pretty bad. Not sure I appreciate that. I'm also kind of shooting myself in the foot right now, which isn't great on my part. Let's see. Oh. Oh well. Uh-oh. Lost the motor. Oh no, not good enough. A bit unfortunate. I'm just gonna flash upgrade all these. Well, that did some work. Nice shot. But we are far from done. They are dealing some decent damage though, gotta give them that. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, that wasn't too good on my part. Okay, this is going south pretty quickly for me, which is unfortunate, but we still stand a decent chance. For a variety of reasons. Namely, I can build buzzsaws, and that's about it. Ooh, that's a nice shot. That's a pretty deep hit actually. Nope. If I can hit over here, I can slice so much off. That would be so awesome. I do have to survive first though. Nice shot. Their fire rate is increasing, which means my chances are lowering. Now this is filthy. I'm not going to plant something else, it's filthy. I'll diagnab it. Nope. Well, it was worth the shot. I don't even feel remotely bad about it. Alright. Ouch. Uh-oh. That's in kill zone. Ah, great job, great job. That was a very, very strong opponent. I wasn't doing too well, admittedly, but I did have a lot of fun. So thanks for the game, Phantom Player. And that was the first game of today. Let's move on to the second one. Alright then, once again, let's spin to win. Alright, that's gonna be a bit tougher. Heavily Blade Upgrade Center, Armory, Factory, and somebody from the Iron Bear Alliance. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back to Pillars. Good luck and have fun, you player. I'm a little late on draw over here, but that's fine. We'll make it up as we go. We'll make up ground as we go. Enemy workshop. Going tech first is always a bad sign for me. But that's okay, we'll work around it. They might be going for a couple of incendiary mortars in the beginning and harass me that way, so I gotta be prepared. Oh, I've got the Hicks. Not sure if that's what they call it in English. Let's wait for a moment. Another mine. That's their third mine. Yeah, they're definitely rushing something out. So let's wait and see. And mayhaps even P. We can make time right as well. Gotta remember, it's laser tag that I'm going for. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, that I did though. Just out of reach for you, my friends. Okay. Nope. Another sandbag. Okay, there's their fourth mine. Still hitting them in the good spots. Time to move down and get some more technology out. Okay, an enemy. An enemy buster player, I see. It's gonna be a tough sell for me, my friends. Okay. This is perfect for a rocket launcher spot. Rather an EMP spot, because I not like both rocket launchers. That's the disadvantage of going for this playstyle. It does force me into going for lasers, because I can't get rockets out on a timely manner. Hey, if you guys want to see more laser action, this is your game. That's we got 5 mines, which is a good start. So let's continue to build up on that, shall we? A direct impact from an EMP does destroy most devices. I don't see any counter snipers yet, so I'm gonna take full advantage of that. Oh well. That's some good damage. Ooh. The structural damage is also very nice. Okay, I haven't seen them build a buzzsaw or anything like that, so I do have a lot of time at my disposal. An armory, okay. Going for flag weaponry, are we? Mister? Or Mrs, depending how I want to look at it. I don't discriminate, I just kill. Oh, there comes a sniper peeking out from his hidey hole. Oh, come on, you were about to finish, weren't you? There you go. Now it's time for a fun time. Perfect, so far so good. Let's get you out. Turbine income is decent, but I'm still a whiles off from having an upgrade center, which will make this infinitely more interesting for me. No EMP rockets just yet either. Okay. Munitions plant is now coming out. That's good to know. My lasers are already building, which gives me plenty of time to work around that. Oh, that was a great shot. How did that even hit? my income is decent right now, and I can build a good center. An enemy flag cannon. Interesting. Okay. There is certainly room for a couple of optimizations, but this is a good start. Well, if there are no objections, I suppose I can open up and start shooting you. Two, 3, and 4. Could have gone better. Good one. Something's over there, I see. A great center to go. There you go, perfect. Oh, that's a couple snipers. They're probably trying to door snipe me. Child careful might actually work. Not like this though. Alright, not bad at all. Don't see any dangerous weapons for now, so let's cook them up. Gotta be careful though. They can easily destroy me. Not bad at all. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Good job. Took me out real good. Don't see any heavy weaponry yet. That was a very well placed shield. Well done. That took a lot of wind out of my sails. It's a short burst, but it should be all we need. The defensive plays are very strong though, gotta give him that. That took out a couple of mines as well. And you've got something over there. Oh, it's smoking. I can still see the trail of smoke. So, give it to me. Thank you. Okay, now it's time to work on containing this person. Doing a pretty decent job. Now at least. Oh! A second 20mm cannon has hit the tower. Really? The angle? Bad sniping, Malgaris. Bad sniping. Once again, damage has been dealt, and they surrendered. GG. That was a good back and forth. I was very lackluster on the upgrades, even with hit late upgrade center, but I'm glad everything worked out in the end. Alright then, that was the second game of today. Let's move on to the third one. Alright, once again, let's spin to win. I can work with this. Upgrade center, workshop, factory, and somebody from the Eagle Empire. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back to Split. I hope you guys are ready for some close quirky action. First of all, let's get these out. At least 2 turbines are needed to get this one off to a great start. Because I want to shoot is one thing, but also maintaining firepower is very important. Uh-oh. Of course I picked a note. That's too late. They're gonna damage my metal. Unfortunate. I was hoping to avoid metal damage, but you can't get everything alive. Aha! That's a double tap. They lose their turbines, lose their momentum. Okay, they didn't lose too much momentum unfortunately, but it's a good start. There you go. Got a mine out. And that dealt some good metal damage against them. It's gonna take a while to repair. I can steady keep up firepower. I build my stuff over here. Okay, I have a low momentum right now, so let's keep this train going. Reload faster, please. Okay, good. Hopefully it was the right impact on at least one turbine. It was not. That's unfortunate. But we'll find a way to make it work. No problem. Solid work on momentum though. I do believe I stabilized this front part, yes? Oh, that's bad. It's actually really freaking bad right now. Why won't you turn to foreground racing? I need you to turn to foreground racing actually, because that's gonna cost me the game if you don't. Go. Cover you up. I do still have significant momentum, but it's not gonna last me at this rate. Cannot be too twitchy with my stuff. That's good. That's gonna take on catch this. There we go. I was expecting that, yeah. No more turbines. That does suck a little bit. What am I doing? I can just armor up easily. I don't appreciate you doing that. Gotta be honest with you. Oh great, you took out everything. Good on you. Nice repairs. No, I just want to upgrade this. Thank you. That should be enough to keep it locked. Barely though. Only barely. I'm repairing. I'm pressing R. Don't take this away from me now. Thank you. These survived, that's all I can hope for. Make sure you don't get pinned down either. Ooh, nice. That's a nice chain reaction. Ooh, nice. It's gonna be tough to defend against this. Unfortunately, my economy works in my favor. And there's not necessarily, because keeping those turbines nice suppressed is my key to victory. That'll do some damage. Ah, that's unfortunate. GG, one intense duel. Good on you. Alright then, that was fun. Eagle Eye versus Eagle Eye. That's not a matchup I come across too often. And that was the third game of today. Let's move on to the fourth one. Alright then, let's spin to win. Ah, perfect. Love to see that. Upgrade Center, Armory, Factory and somebody from the Coalition. Hopefully it's not her fault. Let's get to it. Alright, and welcome back to Pillars. Good luck and have fun, any player. For this one, I'm gonna play Moonshine because EMPs are slightly more effective. And unfortunately for my opponents, I love going EMPs. So, let's make this one work. Get a turbine down. There we go. And another turbine. Ooh, this person is going for a lot of back turbines, or they're preparing for mortars. Either way, I'm not a fan. So let's get you out. Actually, no, a fourth mine's better first. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely a that's definitely a mortar pit they're building over there. So let's prepare adequately. Also be careful not to get baited out, so I don't reveal my commander so quickly. There we go, there we go. Get you over here and put you over there. Does make a big difference. Actually does it? Might have to look into that one again. This might also just one more. That's low infrastructure. This also might be just a complete fluke. It might be building up for nothing. But I'd rather be safe than sorry in these kind of situations. But that's a whole lot of infrastructure they're building over there for purposes. Also, EMPs are more effective if up to the economies, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Yeesh, that's very exposed for EMPing. So I'm gonna use it to EMP. How about you don't do that, hamster? There we go. You're losing mines. They're about to not be yours anymore. Besides, it's disgusting, so don't take if you want to rapidly lose friends, French. You don't lose French by playing force against me, don't worry. I've been doing a pretty good job at stunning their economy. You could say this is pretty stunning gameplay. Well, that's a bit shocking. GG. Alright then, the best player couldn't really do anything because I had him on lockdown, which I kinda get. And that was the 4th game of today. Let's move on to the 5th and final one. Alright then, for our last time today, let's spin to win. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Upgrade Center, Workshop, Missions Planned, and finally somebody from the Dragon Army. Let's get to it. Alright then, ending up with Split. Good luck and have fun, a player. Let's make this one quick, get our 2 turbines out, and start putting on some pressure. First, turbines of course. Turbine number 1. And in a moment, turbine number 2. Oh, that's a very nice. That's a very nice build. It's very unfortunate, however, that your stuff is in the way. Enemy C player. That's gonna be dirty. Oh, come on, really? I almost got through though. Here come the sandbags. Lots and lots of sandbags. Still got a turbine though. Happy about that one. Okay, let's go listen up and start working on mortars. Calmly build you up. There you go. Extinguish. Now how do you stop all their momentum? Simply destroy their turbines. That will ruin it, because this is one of the more expensive or energy expensive weapons in the game. So if you can take them out in the early game or disable them outright if it's possible, you have to a great start. Right now I don't have that luxury. So it's just time to take a couple hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is nice about Architect, however, is that she can build structure up real quick, so I'll give my reflex a bit of time, so for their magic. I should count that alone. I should really make work of making sure that I can. Unfortunate. Okay, let's get these 3 mortars out. I work on those turbines of theirs. Because if I don't, it's gonna be my funeral. Bad timing on my part. But actually no, I couldn't see that because the reticle is invisible when you're playing as Seep. Let's get to work on those precious turbines of theirs. Ooh, I got lucky. I got quite lucky. Ah, it's unfortunate. They might have a buzzsaw up their sleeve, gotta watch out for that. See if they do, it's gonna be my casualty to bear. Of course I have my own structure, because why wouldn't I? Oh crap, a monster exposed. That sucks. Yeah, I know. Taking damage and such. That's some very poor infrastructure on my part. Okay. I'm not doing the greatest right now. But I assume they're upgrading to a warhead, so I gotta be cautious about that. Oh, come on, really? Those are the shots you miss? That's slightly unfortunate, but we'll work with it. Okay, why didn't you fire again? You had the opportunity, you had the possibility. Why didn't you fire again? That's kind of frustrating. Nice EMP though. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's repairing. I can't do that right now. Lost the mortar. Wow, that. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. This is bad. This is very bad. Yikes. GG. Excellent use of combined arms. Also a nice and tucked in fort as well. Yep, I didn't deal enough damage at turbines and minigunners to make it fire. They did a very, very good job. And those were our 5 games of today. 3 wins and 2 losses. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, why not like the video and subscribe for more content. That is all. I am your host Malgaris and I'll see you next time. Bye.